A Shinagawa monkey in a story. One strange morning, Amy found out some pieces of paper in her bed. She was surprised of who would left it since she was alone in her house. She decided to read the story so she could satisfy her curiosity. The story itself was strange to her. She kept thinking about it all day, even at her break time. She don't know who to tell this incident, for she know it is unbelievable. Then, her professor in literature saw her staring at nothing, and he asks her. The professor was able to identify the story of Shinagawa monkey, and he tells Amy that it's a surrealist piece of literature. Amy cannot understand Professor as he explains what surrealism is and what its elements are. She really cannot comprehend what it is, so she asks her professor if she may see him after class at his office to explain further about surrealism, the story of Shinagawa, and its elements. After class,
Yes, Miss Amy, what brings you here?
I just wanted to clarify about surrealism. Kasi, di ba nga, it was tackled in the story of Shinagawa.
So, surrealism is an artistic movement that aims to tap the unconscious mind. Surrealism has elements too. First one is the juxtaposition. Second one is the association of bizarre things. Third one, irrational things or events. Fourth one, manifestation of unconscious mind. And the last one is revolution. Elements of surrealism can be found in the story of Shinagawa monkey.
Sir, why do we need to know what surrealism is? And what are its elements?
The Shinagawa monkey is a surrealist literary piece by Haruki Murakami, and the elements of surrealism is found in the story. Can you recall the story?
Well, sir, the story is about a girl named Mizuki who had a trouble about remembering her name.
it happens mostly when someone is unexpectedly asking her what her name is. Sometimes she's on the phone and the person at the other end wonders what's with the sudden silence is.
Her married name was Ando, but she oftenly used her maiden name, which is Ozawa.
She didn't tell her husband about her problem. She decided to buy a bracelet with her name engraved in it. She was worried it is a symptom of a disease or somewhat like Alzheimer's. Then one night, Mizuki read an announcement about a counseling center and she decided to go for it since she don't have much time on her weekdays. There she meets Mrs. Sakaki, a professional woman on her 40s attending at the counseling center. Mrs. Sakaki started to ask her basic questions about her life. She then goes back to how her life have been. She realized how ordinary she lived her life was, physically, academically, and socially. She decided to go at a school far from her parents, and her sister. But she takes the train every weekends and goes back to them. It was her normal course of her life. But then, one night, Yuko Matsunaka came to see her. She was surprised, but she managed to welcome her in her room and have a private conversation with her. Yuko Matsunaka asked her if she ever felt jealous, and she said no. It was strange to her, but she managed to have a good answer to provide to Yuko Matsunaka. Yuko Matsunaka then gives her her name tag and says she doesn't want a monkey to run from it. Then Mrs. Sakaki told her to come back next week for another session, and it will take time to solve her problem. It took long until Mrs. Sakaki told her she already found out what has been the problem and the solution to it. Mrs. Sakaki told her that someone stole her name tag and also Yuko's name tag. Mizuki asks Mrs. Sakaki who has been the culprit and why would he do that. Then Mrs. Sakaki told her to come with her and they will talk to him. Mizuki was surprised to find out it was a monkey.
Thank you for singing.
And the monkey was talking too. She wonders how could it steal the name tags and how can it talk?
Your mother never really loved you, so she sent you away on Yokohama because she wanted to get rid of you. And you're not really happy on your marriage.
The monkey revealed about Mizuki's reality. It was no surprise to her. She knows she had been hiding this all her life. She wanted to give back Yuko's name tag to the monkey and tells him to take care of it. Mrs. Sakaki comforted her after.
And finally, when Mizuki got home, he took her name tag and her bracelet and put them in a plain brown envelope. She placed the envelope inside a cardboard box in her closet. Then she finally had her name back and could resume a normal life. Things might work out, then again, they might not. But at least she had her name now, a name that was hers and hers alone.
Then slowly, Amy was able to comprehend the elements of surrealism evident in the story of the Shinagawa monkey. First was Yuko and Mizuki's popularity and unpopularity. The mischief and the wisdom both exhibited by the monkey's character, which shows the element of juxtaposition. The bizarre thing was when Yuko suddenly asked Mizuki if she is jealous. And also, when the monkey was able to speak and steal names. Mizuki forgetting her name was bizarre too. The role of the monkey was irrational and also the role of Mrs. Sakaki. Yuko was strange too. It was also irrational events in the story. one of the manifestations of Mizuki's unconscious mind is her marriage.